So Kirk Cousins is officially back, and my ride or die, Drake London, went nuclear last night. This is the Fantasy Sports Boss with a Falcons, Tampa Bay Buccaneers wrap-up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I had a live stream yesterday. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you were able to join the stream there, I'm going to have another one this weekend as well, so stay tuned for that. But yes, last night, another offensive bonanza game on a Thursday night, and really, if you had anybody of significance in this game, you came out with positive points. And the biggest story, of course, was Kirk Cousins, and really, there was just no defense played by both sides in this one, which allowed the points to really just jump off the map. And Drake London, remember that he was my guy, my ride or die. I have him on all three of my teams. Rough first game, but he has scored in every game since. And last night, London, 12 catches, 154 yards and a touchdown, 12.8 a catch. And remember, I've said this many, many times, Kirk Cousins, no matter where, if he's in Washington, if he's in Minnesota, he always seems to support a wide receiver one. And Drake London is playing like a wide receiver one right now and totally justifying the draft cost, whatever you paid for him this season. So great stuff happening there. And as far as Cousins himself, he was dialed in, 42 of 58, 509 yards, 4 touchdowns, and just 1 interception. Listen, he looked very shaky those first few games of the season, but I think the rust is off. Obviously, when he gets protection, he could still sling it as good as anybody in the game. And we saw that last night. And he got everybody involved. Like, it was just a masterclass for Kirk Cousins. And, 509 yards is just ridiculous. Tampa Bay can't stop anybody, and it was crazy. And then how about Darnell Mooney? 9 catches, 105 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So Drake London goes out with a concussion scare at the end of the first half. Mooney scores. London does come back, but Mooney scores twice. And remember, Darnell Mooney, guys, had that really good year with Chicago, a number of years ago. Was let down by a really awful quarterback play during his time there, but now he's got a gunslinging quarterback, which Kirk Cousins is and remains, and he is absolutely feasting. So Darnell Mooney now, I think, has entered the circle of trust as a wide receiver 3, and it's not a fluke because, again, we've seen this from him before, but him and Drake London both going over 100 yards in this one. And Kyle Pitts, 7 catches for 88 yards. I know I said caught him outright. Listen, I mean, I think this was a product for all three of these guys of the way the game script went, that they were the sheer volume of passes that Kirk Cousins had. So just one game by, Kyle Pitts is not going to erase all the damage he's done already, but this was encouraging. Running game, Bijan Robinson, 12 carries for 61 yards, 5.1 per carry, so that's better because he had been struggling. 3 catches for 16 yards. So, but, it was really, he really didn't do much of anything fantasy-wise. Just a little bit more than 10 PPR points. So let's say that you're a Bijan owner and you had no idea, you didn't watch the game, and you saw that, the Falcons put up 36 points and the quarterback threw for over 500 yards. You thought Bijan Robinson would have more points than he did. So that makes it a disappointing evening. And Tyler Algier had 6 carries. So 66% of the carries for Bijan Robinson, that's good, but still, Algier's not going away. Now, let's look at the other side. Baker Mayfield started hot. 3 touchdowns in the first half, nothing the rest of the way. 19 to 24 for 180 and 3 scores. Mayfield, again, he came in as I believe, number 2 in the NFL in fantasy points, and he's just killing it. And him and Mike Evans have a real crazy thing going. Evans, 5 for 62, 2 touchdowns. So, again, Mike Evans either goes for 5 points or he goes for 20 plus. Like, there's just no in between. And he had a second straight monster game. Chris Godwin, 5 of 64. He did not score. K-Dot, 3 for 44. The running game, Rachaad White. Now, let's just put this in perspective. He had 10 carries for 72 yards. Wow, 7.2 per carry. One of those carries went for 60 plus. So, it was really 9 carries for 11 yards the rest of the way. So Rachaad White was still awful. He got free on 1 carry, and that was it. He didn't do anything in the passing game. 3 catches for minus 6 yards. Bucky Irving, 9 carries for 44 yards, 2 catches for 12. So Bucky Irving still, to me, is a more explosive guy. He should be the guy. But again, White putting up those numbers today might push Bucky Irving back for another week or so. All right, guys, hit that subscribe button. More videos coming your way. Stay tuned.